Just 1 glass of salt water a day, and you can say goodbye to the flu bad breath and those annoying infections. Are you surprised? A simple, almost free solution could actually become a golden shield that protects your health, especially as you get older and your natural immune system weakens. In today's video, we're going to uncover some surprising truths about rinsing your mouth with salt water. From the scientific mechanisms that explain why salt water can kill bacteria, to how to properly use salt water following medical standards in order to get the best results. Not only that, you will also learn about the common mistakes many people make that cause this magical practice to lose its effectiveness. Before we dive in, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I am blessed with great health," or any other good wish you have in mind. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on daily healthy living tips. Let's build a community full of energy and joy together. Now let's get started. As we enter our golden years, the silent changes happening inside our bodies start to show more clearly than ever before. One of the most common issues many older adults face is dry mouth, sore throat, and a greater tendency to catch colds. These seemingly small symptoms are actually warning signs of the natural decline in health that we simply cannot ignore. According to medical studies, after the age of 60, the amount of saliva in the mouth begins to decrease significantly. Saliva not only keeps the mouth moist and supports digestion, but it also acts as a natural barrier that helps eliminate invading bacteria and viruses. When saliva production drops, the mouth becomes an ideal environment for bacteria to thrive and grow, leading to many problems such as bad breath, sore throat, tooth decay, and an increased risk of respiratory infections. This is also why older adults often feel their mouths dry and their throats irritated, making them more prone to inflammation and highly sensitive to weather changes. And that is not all. Many older people also have to deal with the side effects of medications for chronic illnesses. Medications that control high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases, which are very common in old age, can all cause dry mouth. Using these medications for long periods suppresses the activity of the salivary glands, leading to even worse dry mouth, a greater difficulty swallowing, more throat pain, and even changes in the sense of taste. This condition not only lowers the quality of life, but also indirectly makes older adults more susceptible to infections because the body's natural defenses are weakened. The persistent discomfort in the mouth also has deeper impacts on the mental and emotional well-being of older adults. Many people, out of fear of bad breath or struggling with speaking due to throat pain, begin to withdraw from social interactions. This social isolation easily leads to feelings of loneliness and sadness, two of the most dangerous factors that contribute to memory decline and a higher risk of depression among the elderly. Science has proven that negative emotions can directly weaken the immune system, making the body even more vulnerable to viruses and bacteria from the environment. Now that we understand these changes in the body, I will reveal why salt water is so magical. If you had to find a safe, natural, affordable, yet highly effective throat spray for oral health, then warm, raw 9% salt water would definitely be the ideal choice. This is not some newly discovered secret. It is a method that has been used for a long time in both modern and traditional medicine, with a gentle, yet incredibly powerful mechanism of action. The special thing about 0.9% salt water is that it is isotonic, meaning the salt concentration in the solution matches the salt concentration in the body's natural fluids. This allows 0.9% salt water when it comes into contact with the mucous membranes of the mouth and throat to avoid causing any stinging, burning, or irritation. On the contrary, it provides a soothing and gentle sensation, making it very suitable for sensitive mucous tissues, especially when they are inflamed or slightly damaged. Regularly using isotonic salt water helps maintain the natural moisture of the mouth, reduces dryness in the throat, and prevents the growth of harmful bacteria. Besides providing a soothing effect, 0.9% salt water also unleashes a special osmotic power. The sodium and chloride ions in the solution create an environment with higher osmotic pressure compared to the inside of bacterial cells. As a result, water from inside the bacteria is drawn out, causing the bacteria to dehydrate, shrivel, and eventually die. This natural mechanism helps clean and disinfect the mouth and throat without the need for synthetic antibiotics, thereby avoiding the risks of antibiotic resistance and unwanted side effects. Not only that the factor of warm water plays a crucial role in enhancing the therapeutic effects. When you rinse your mouth or gargle with warm salt water, the gentle heat stimulates local blood circulation, expanding the small blood vessels in the mucous membranes of the mouth and throat. This increased blood flow delivers more nutrients and oxygen to the affected areas, speeding up the healing process. At the same time, warm water helps reduce swelling and soothes the burning, uncomfortable sensations often associated with sore throats or the flu. When all three factors combine, an isotonic solution, strong osmotic action, and ideal warmth, 0.9% warm salt water truly becomes a natural remedy, gentle yet incredibly effective for daily oral and throat care. Instead of reaching for expensive chemical throat sprays loaded with potential side effects, you only need to maintain the habit of rinsing your mouth with warm salt water to have a personal doctor right at home, a silent yet tireless companion that keeps your throat healthy, clean, and vibrant. If you stick with this practice every day, you will start to notice miraculous positive changes in just a few weeks. Rinsing with warm salt water may sound simple, but if you consistently do it the right way each day, the positive transformations in your health will become remarkably noticeable, giving you a newfound sense of comfort and significantly improving your quality of life. The first change you will likely notice is fresher breath. When your mouth is regularly cleaned, odor-causing bacteria no longer have a chance to accumulate and grow. After just a few weeks of maintaining this habit, you will feel much more confident in your conversations, no longer worrying about bad breath, a common issue among older adults due to dry mouth or dental problems. Alongside that, symptoms like sore throat and nighttime coughing will also noticeably decrease. Those itchy throat sensations and persistent nighttime coughs will gradually become rare. This is because warm salt water not only clears out bacteria, but also soothes the irritated mucous membranes of the throat, reduces inflammation, and supports the natural healing process. You will wake up each morning feeling your throat clearer and more comfortable. Another wonderful benefit that many people do not expect is improved sleep. With less nasal congestion and throat dryness at night, you will be able to breathe more easily, leading to deeper and more restful sleep, without interruptions. Especially for older adults, a good night's sleep holds tremendous value for heart health, memory, and overall mood. Not only does it alleviate daily minor symptoms, but regular saltwater rinsing also helps reduce the frequency of common illnesses. Colds, flu, and sore throats, ailments that often visit older individuals, will appear less frequently. With your throat better protected, your natural immune system will be significantly strengthened, leaving you feeling more energetic and less reliant on antibiotics, which often come with dangerous side effects. To maximize the benefits of salt water, let me now guide you on the correct method to prepare and use it at home. To get the best results without wasting too much time or effort, the 3-30-20 method was created as a simple and easy to remember routine that works for people of all ages, and it is especially perfect for older adults. With just a few minutes each day, you can take active steps to care for and protect your mouth and throat from infections, colds, and bad breath. 3. The 3 golden times for rinsing with salt water. The first time is right after brushing your teeth in the morning. This is when your mouth has already been somewhat cleaned of the bacteria and debris accumulated overnight. Rinsing with salt water at this time will thoroughly eliminate any remaining bacteria and protect your throat throughout the day. The second time is in the middle of the afternoon, when your body starts feeling tired and your mouth tends to dry out. Many people overlook this, but in the afternoon, especially when working in an air-conditioned environment, dry mouth provides the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. A quick rinse with salt water during this period helps moisturize the mouth, kill bacteria, and prevent sore throats and bad breath. The third and final time is right before going to bed. This step is extremely important because during the long hours of sleep, Saliva production decreases, allowing bacteria to multiply easily in the mouth and throat. Rinsing with salt water before bed ensures optimal cleanliness and helps maintain fresh breath until the next morning. 30 means 30 seconds of proper rinsing technique. Instead of rinsing quickly, to truly get the full benefits of salt water, you should hold the solution in your mouth for about 30 seconds. While holding it, tilt your head slightly back to let the salt water reach deep into your throat and softly make an "ah" sound. This action helps open up your throat, allowing the salt water to reach hidden areas where bacteria often hide. Even though 30 seconds might feel short, it is enough time for the salt water to kill bacteria, reduce inflammation, and soothe small injuries inside your mouth. 20 means 20 minutes of avoiding food and drink after rinsing. After you finish rinsing with salt water, you should wait at least 20 minutes before eating or drinking anything. This extra time allows the salt water to keep working, protecting the mucous membranes in your mouth and throat from new bacteria. If you eat or drink right away, you will wash away the natural protective layer and weaken the salt water's full effect. How to prepare proper salt water. To properly follow the 3-30-20 method, simply mix 1 glass of warm water about 200 milliliters, which is approximately 6-8 fluid ounces at a comfortable temperature that is not too hot, with half a teaspoon of pure table salt. Stir until the salt is completely dissolved, creating a lightly salty and pleasant tasting solution. Make sure you use clean water and pure salt without any additives to ensure maximum safety. If you practice the 3-30-20 method consistently every single day, you will start to notice clear and amazing changes. Your breath will become fresher, your throat will feel lighter and more comfortable, and you will see a big drop in sore throats, dry mouth, and respiratory infections. It is such a small and simple habit, but it brings enormous benefits. It helps you build strong, lasting health and enjoy a fuller, happier life every single day. If you want to boost the effectiveness and comfort even further, you can easily add a little natural seasoning. Sometimes, while caring for your throat and mouth with salt water, you might encounter specific issues like hoarseness, sour breath, or early signs of a cold. To enhance the results, you can season your warm salt water with natural additions that are simple and safe. If you are experiencing hoarseness or a mild sore throat, try adding 1 drop of pure ginger extract into your cup of warm salt water. Ginger has long been celebrated as a natural remedy, known for its anti-inflammatory properties, warming effects, and ability to stimulate blood circulation. Just a single small drop will transform your warm salt water into a gentle shield for your throat, quickly easing discomfort and supporting faster recovery without causing strong irritation. If you notice a sour odor on your breath or that your teeth are becoming more prone to cavities, do not worry. Simply add a small pinch of baking soda to your salt water. Baking soda can neutralize acids, the main culprit behind enamel erosion and oral imbalance. With just a tiny amount, the saltwater solution will help restore an ideal pH balance in your mouth, preventing bacterial overgrowth and naturally freshening your breath without the need for expensive chemical mouthwashes. And when you sense the onset of a cold or nasal congestion, signs that your immune system is under attack, adding 1 drop of propolis extract into your cup of warm salt water is the perfect secret weapon. Propolis, often called nature's antibiotic, has powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and immune-boosting properties. Adding 1 drop not only cleans your mouth, but also provides a biological shield for your throat and nasal passages, especially helpful during seasonal changes when the body is more vulnerable to illness. However, always remember, whether it is ginger baking soda or propolis, you should only use 1 drop or a very small pinch. Overdoing it can cause mouth irritation, mucous membrane sensitivity, and ultimately undermine the protective effects. To get the full benefits of salt water, you also need to avoid common mistakes that many people often make. Even though rinsing with salt water is a simple, safe, and highly effective way to care for your health, doing it incorrectly can unintentionally reduce or even completely eliminate the precious benefits that salt water offers. Unfortunately, many people still make basic mistakes that may seem small, but actually have a major impact on the final results. One of the most common mistakes is mixing salt water that is either too salty or too diluted. Many people mistakenly believe that the saltier the solution, the better it will kill bacteria. However, the truth is, the opposite overly salty water will cause a reverse osmosis effect, drawing water out from the cells of your mucous membranes, leading to dryness, irritation, and an increased risk of infection. On the other hand, if the salt water is too diluted, it will not have enough disinfecting power, making the rinsing process almost ineffective. Therefore, it is extremely important to follow the proper ratio of 0.9%, which is about half a teaspoon of pure salt in 200 milliliters of warm water, or about 6-8 fluid ounces. Another mistake that many people make is using cold salt water. Cold water causes the blood vessels in the mouth to constrict, reducing blood circulation and slowing down the healing of minor injuries in the mucous membranes of the mouth and throat. Moreover, cold water lowers the natural disinfecting ability, creating favorable conditions for bacteria to survive and grow. That is why using comfortably warm water not only enhances the antibacterial effect, but also provides a more soothing and safe experience when rinsing. Another frequent mistake is rinsing too forcefully. Some people believe that the harder they gargle, the more bacteria they will eliminate. However, in reality, aggressive rinsing can damage the throat's delicate mucous membranes, especially in older adults. The best way is to gently swish the salt water around your mouth, then tilt your head back slightly to gargle deep into your throat, with moderate pressure, avoiding harsh force that could injure the soft tissues. Swallowing salt water is also a dangerous habit that many people overlook. Even in small amounts, frequently swallowing salt water can increase sodium levels in the body, affecting blood pressure, putting extra stress on the kidneys and disrupting electrolyte balance, particularly for those with underlying conditions such as cardiovascular disease or high blood pressure. Therefore, after rinsing, you should always spit out all the salt water and, if necessary, rinse gently with clean water. Finally, another common mistake is eating or drinking immediately after rinsing. Salt water needs time to continue working, creating a protective layer over the mucous membranes of the mouth and throat. If you eat or drink right away, you will wash away this protective layer, reducing its antibacterial and preventive effects. It is best to wait at least 20 minutes after rinsing before consuming anything. By simply avoiding these small but important mistakes, the habit of rinsing with warm salt water can truly become a shield of armor, protecting your throat, mouth, and entire respiratory system, especially during seasonal transitions or times when your body is weakened by fatigue. It is a simple, easy to practice, almost free habit that brings immense and long-lasting benefits, especially for older adults. When the natural immune system begins to weaken, the key is to do it correctly. Prepare the salt water at the right concentration, use proper rinsing techniques, choose the right times of day, and stay consistent. Adding a little natural seasoning when needed will further enhance the protective power for your throat and mouth. And do not forget to avoid the seemingly harmless mistakes that can diminish the valuable effects of salt water. If you are looking for a sustainable, gentle, yet highly effective way to take care of your health, do not hesitate. Start today by making warm salt water rinsing a part of your daily routine. Fresher breath, a healthier throat, deeper sleep, and fewer illnesses will be the well-deserved rewards for your perseverance. Before we wrap up this video, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I protect my health every day," or any other good wish you would like to share. And remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on more simple yet valuable health tips like this one. Let us build a community full of positive energy, vibrant health, and happiness together. See you in the next video.